So I can sort by relevance. So right now it is sorted by relevance. If I want to sort by date, I can pick up date. Okay. So sort by date. So sort by date is also done. So sort by date is like this is showing me the recent one. So since 2024 is like the recent one it would show. So this is the very recent paper which is published, and you can see it is very recent because it is not cited by anyone. So cite this one is not showing anything. So cite is like this paper is not referenced by anyone yet. Okay. So this is 2024 paper. So if I go downward, here first two papers are not cited. The third paper is from 2024 only, but it is cited. So it is cited by two. So if I click over here, I'll find out the papers who have cited the earlier paper, which we came from. Okay. So the symmetric encryption algorithms, this paper was cited by these two researchers. Okay. And as they are very recent, they do not have any citations yet. So we can go to backward. So we were at this paper. Now, if I want to find out the back references of this paper, I mean, this paper is cited by someone or not, then I can do it like I can go by in backward links. So related architecture, related articles, or in the references of papers, you will find out the citations. So this one. So here you can include the patents if you want. So the search would be modified, would give you the patents related to the topic also. You can create some alert. You will get the email for certain topic. If you create an alert, you will get an email for if any particular topic paper is published, you will get an alert for it. Okay. Then likewise, you can put the timeline and you will get papers accordingly. And you can customize the range. So you can set it to 2022, or so if I set it to 1980 to 2024, so paper would be listed accordingly. So you'll not get paper before 1980. Huh? So likewise, you can do the search. Right? And you can easily download the paper over here using PDF. Correct? So you can download the paper. Now about which papers are to be downloaded and surveyed. So the first type of paper you should download and survey are like the journal paper. Journal paper. So journal paper, and within journal paper you should go for transaction journal paper. Mainly IEEE transaction papers. So why transaction papers only? Because they put up the very rigorous survey of the topic they are talking about or they have researched. So the paper itself is not less than 20 pages. So 20 pages, and they touch upon all the aspects of the topic right from the very basics and fundamentals. So let us say take the example of any algorithm which is designed newly for security purpose. So it lies in the category of symmetric encryption. So they'll start from what is security, what is encryption, and then symmetric encryption, then why symmetric encryption they have chosen, and then after why symmetric encryption, what are the pros and cons, and then why they have designed this method, and like this. So this is how it is to be. Yeah. So if it is kept put up in this way, then like the papers are best. So you should go for IEEE transaction paper or journal paper, and conference papers you can refer at the end. But conference papers are generally, and nowadays, I mean not nowadays, but it is just the proposed work, and they're they're published for the topic or they're published for the research which is at very elementary stage. Okay, so proposed idea are available there, and it would not be a good work to refer to the UG students paper or some proposed ideas at this stage because we are doing PG. So we are supposed to refer to the repeated papers. Okay. So we'll do accordingly. So today I told you how to do the search, Google search. Anyways, you can go to IEEE Scholar also and you can search there also. Do you know how to use IEEE Explore so that you can do and get the best papers researched. Okay, assignment I'll be giving and PBL sir problems with the I'll be giving. Okay, so I'll end the meeting right now. I want everyone to be present in the class from next week. Okay. Survey report writing rubric for assessment. So now this rubric would give you the insight of what all you are supposed. Okay. So I'm going to present the assessment formats for the using different rubrics for problem-based learning, then assignment and the survey report writing. So we'll first of all understand the survey report writing rubric for assessment. So now this rubric would give you the insight of what all you are supposed to be, what all is expected from you in this activity. Okay. So survey and report writing is about, this is 10 marks activity. All the activities are 10 marks activity. So one would be survey and report writing 10 marks, assignment 10 marks, and problem based learning 10 marks. So 30 marks total. And 20 marks you'll be getting through INSEM. The 30 would be mapped to 20. So 50 marks. And you have INSEM exam for remaining marks assessment. So if you consider the survey and report writing rubric, then this is to be done for understanding the literature for the current research which is going on and identifying the gap in the research work which is getting done and writing a report about it. So you are expected to write literally a report in this, okay, after doing a survey, basically. So you are supposed to do the survey and then write the report. Okay, so activity is distributed, the marks for activity are distributed like literature review uh, task would get 4 marks. Then gap identification of the existing literature would get 2 marks if you do it correctly and complete the activity. And then report writing, the last activity out of this would get 4 marks. So this is the like total bifurcation of 10 marks for survey and report writing. Okay. Now what is basically expected in this? In this activity, student will explore one of their interests and trends in the topic of interest. So suppose if I do, now this is about information security. So suppose if I do connected to information security using the topic, say I am interested in group key agreement. Okay, so if I decide to take the group key agreement as my topic, then I'll start surveying the group key agreement wala topic. So what is surveying is identifying the research which is getting done recently in the group key agreement. So do you know how the literature is to be surveyed? Yes. How would you survey the literature? I mean the existing work which is done by reading the. Yes, but where would you find the papers? Yes, Google Scholar. So Google Scholar is the best method to find out the research work which is getting done. And do you know how to get the forward and backward citations? I mean, if you have any paper, so in Google Scholar, you will find out the way of knowing whether the current paper is referred by someone else. I mean, cited in some other paper. Okay, so if this is the paper which is published, you found is published in 2022, then obviously this is the earlier work, right? It's not the recent or very up to date. So that paper must be referred by someone. So the recent work which is getting done in 2023 or 4 may be referring to those papers. So that is enlisted there, cited by option is there in Google Scholar. And then you will come to know who all or who all authors have referred that paper and kept them or put this paper into the references list. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, I'll show you how to do it today. So you're supposed to do the survey first of all. So that is the main. Yes, you need to get it approved. You need to get these are some formatting guidelines. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to circulate this. Don't worry. So this is the last step actually. We are supposed to go a long path before this. Identifying the topic, finalizing it, then doing survey. Writing report is the last activity. Okay, I'll share probably the format also. And these are the content. So these are not going to change. The report contents would be same. I mean, so you need to start it with title page. You'll write your details, then abstract of the topic you have studied, keywords, introduction part, then survey. So includes methods, data sets, if any. Now here in this case, in our subject case, data set is not applicable, right? And the difference applicable to something is the gap. You will get for different activities you will do for the survey and report writing wala activity, the one which you are carrying out for 10 marks. So this is how the marks would be allocated. So if you do the literature survey would get 6 marks and writing report would get 4 marks. So these are maximum marks. If you examine, read, survey, and 8 or more papers in last 5 years, and then review it properly, analyze the measures or parameters out of it, and gap and challenge are identified clearly, then you will get out marks. If papers are reduced to 6 to 7, then the marks would be reduced to 5. Again, if the papers are reduced and if you are doing less than survey of less than 3 papers, then you will get 2 marks, which is indicating unsatisfactory performance basically. So this is about literature survey. Then report writing, again, the excellent work would be termed with 4 marks, where the contents would be clear, concise, and well documented. So, and submission schedule, you need this is the rubrics basically to be followed for. And report writing is identifying the topic, identifying the area of your interest, then identifying the topic within. Keep the copy of papers which you have surveyed with you. So not in soft copy, because you are supposed to survey 8 to 10 papers, at max 8 to 10 papers. Those you can take a print of. So back to back print even will do, and you can take a print of it, you can keep to you. Okay. And whenever you survey and read the papers, those papers need to be read rigorously and need to be highlighted. So whenever you highlight the paper, able to connect it to that topic. Way we do have rubrics for assignment. So what you're supposed to do in assignment? So assignments would also get 10 marks of certain concept you are supposed to given the so or application be mapped. Teacher shall facilitate learning through assignments. 5 marks are separated for understanding of the concept, and 5 marks for writing the assignment and submission, timely submission. So timely submission with contents concise and well written would get 5 marks out of 5, and then the marks would be reduced if you are not following the criteria. Then again, in-depth understanding of the principal fundamentals required for the assignment. So if I give you some problem to be solved for Fermat's theorem, give different assignment and Amir. Okay, good. So that is about this assignment, and then PBL. So who all are there in online mode? Avantika, Shivangi, Pratiksha, and Amir. Okay, good. So I hope you are listening. I'll not be revising this again and again. And this is what you're supposed to understand and remember. Yeah, good. So remember, we'll do the assessment of those 30 marks strictly based on these criteria. Okay. So problem-based learning and presentation. So in first activity, the one which we have said, like survey and report writing, you're not supposed to present anything. Okay. So you're supposed to just understand, identify gap, write a report, and submit. submitted online only. So people, I mean, students are used to scan the assignments and then submit. Sorry, all of you, we got disconnected, and then I'll just resume in a 2 minute. So I believe I have given you one or two assignments. I mean, some sort of, not exactly we titled it as assignment, but I've given you some tasks. I told you to write the code for encryption, decryption, I guess. Some code, है ना? हाँ. So we record. Yes, we'll record. I know. It's already started. Okay.